Welcome back to another video, guys. Episode 14 of my Road to Big Dog series. We are changing it up a little bit this week, so starting with incline instead of my normal flat bench. This is because I had work on my pec the day before this session. I changed my heavy bench down to Thursday because we realized that I could actually incline bench with no pain. But because I got work done the day before the session, there was no chance I was going to be able to flat bench heavy. So last Thursday, I realized that I could do some incline benching without any pain in my pec. So just for this week, we've just swapped it because I saw Zoran on Sunday instead of Saturday. Going forward, I'll see him on Saturdays. So top sets for this session on incline, 140 kilos, 3x10. Really easy sets, of course. I've done, I think, 10 at like 160. I've done 8s at 180, so obviously 140 for 3 sets of 10 aren't going to be very heavy. So yeah, trying to pause them, just trying to focus on being explosive. That's one thing I've sort of missed with having this sort of pec injury, is that being explosive has caused a little discomfort, but on incline I can be explosive without it being an issue. I tried to edit this video on the PC instead of just on my phone, so if you see editing mistakes, that'll be why. It's quite late, and yeah, I just wanted to get this video out. But yeah, so easy session. Tried to pause all the reps, but honestly, some of them don't look paused, but when it's a really lightweight, you feel it stop, but it doesn't actually look like it stops for very long. On to squats now. So with getting work done on my pec and my back and my shoulders and all that sort of stuff, I've noticed that I can actually get in a much better low bar position. So my squats have actually been feeling really good. Although I will say that the fatigue is definitely settling in. I'm finding that even though I'm sleeping well, eating well, hydrating very well, I'm just tired. My body just feels a bit cooked and a bit sore. I got a couple more weeks of heavy doubles before I deload, I believe. And then that deload will feel great and can't come soon enough, to be honest. But yeah, fatigue definitely settling in. Watch, this is the shit I got to deal with at this gym. Wait for it. Look at this mate, trying to warm up. Big G just walks through. Ridiculous. Unbelievable. Lucky he's cute. 150 kilos in the bar. And then pretty much from that 150, I jumped 50 kilos for every set. My top set this session is 380 kilos for a double. PB for a double. I've only ever hit singles above 370. 370 plus has always been singles. So 380 for a double is awesome. So I moved across to the main mono. Some of the guys are also prepping for a comp. It's at the end of this month, so they've been using that mono because obviously that's what they'll use. So I don't like kicking them off it until usually my top sets, but they got through their stuff pretty fast. So 200 kilos there, and then 50 kilo jumps. So 200 to 250, 250 to 300, 300 in wraps, of course. Then jumping to 350, and then for the next couple of weeks, that'll be my second but my last wrapped warm up. And then we'll jump to whatever weight is after that. So this session, 350 to 380. Next week will be 350 to 390. The week after will be 350 to 400. I like the idea of taking these big plate jumps just because it makes warming up easier. I don't have to worry about thinking about what numbers come next. I just know that it's plate jumps from 150 kilos up. Easy 300 here. Again, just trying to feel for depth and stuff, but yeah. Jumping by plates is just by far the easiest. I watch a lot of other people and they jump like, 30 kilos, 25 kilos, and I just feel like they're tiring themselves out before they even get to their top set. But yeah, so last one here, 350. I'll just let it play and I'll let the 380 play as well. cheeky little pause on that second rep. Just confident with the weight. It doesn't feel heavy on my back. It feels really easy. It feels light. So yeah, confident going forward that the 400 double, which is the big double that we're aiming for, is going to be pretty cruisy. It'll obviously still be heavy and probably semi-hard, but like definitely doable. I'd like to be able to complete the set, complete the 400 double with like another rep or something in the tank. That's sort of the goal. So this was a Thursday session that is usually on Mondays. I pretty much just told the coach, we had a little bit of a chat, that we're just going to see how my pec feels during the session and we'll go from there. But I had no pain, no discomfort, no nothing, which is huge. Which is huge because 7 days ago, exactly from this session, I couldn't bench 60 kilos and chains without my pec hurting and just being a major discomfort. And this is a PB. These 220 for doubles are PBs. I did 215 for 2x2 last prep, which I was stoked with. But yeah, 7 day turnaround and I'm benching a PB. Can't really complain. Both sets were really comfortable, but I will say that my elbows were a bit cooked from the squats, so the control down to my chest isn't as good as what I want it to be. The pain in the elbows just sort of ramps up as you're coming down to your chest, which I'm sure a lot of you powerlifters know, which is why it sort of speeds up to my chest. I kind of just like drop it onto my chest. Decent pause. But yeah, easy PB considering 7 days ago I couldn't bench anything. Now deadlifts. I could definitely feel going into this session that I've just been cooked and a bit tired, and like I said, the fatigue is really setting in. My hips, lower back, and all that sort of stuff just felt really cooked going into this session. Felt like I was having a hard time getting my quads properly engaged, and really like utilizing them to get the bar off the floor. Speed off the floor wasn't too bad during my top sets. The bar kept rolling away from me, which was a bit of a pain in the ass, but just made me laugh. But yeah, again, plate jumps all the way up. I go from 270 as the last to 330, so plating a 5 kilo on each side. But yeah, I just felt like I couldn't quite get my quads into this as much as normal. Again, fatigue just setting in. The bar speed and everything looks fine, but you'll see that the first rep of 330 is by far the best. The second one, my lockout is just a bit average. It's not great lockout by any means, and then sort of the same with the third. But that's that sort of fatigue setting in. So that's the first rep. Nice and easy, can't complain. But you'll see what I mean on the next two. My quad's cramped at lockout on this rep actually, and you'll see when I'm putting it down, I can't bend my legs. They just stay straight. So again, speed of the floor good, lockout average. And as I go to put it down, I can't bend my legs, so they stay straight, and that's why I kick them forward there. But yeah, so I'll probably have a deload on deads next week to prepare myself for the 400 kilo double, but then back to it after that. Still looking to pull at 360 in this prep, and then maybe more depending on how things go and how I respond from the deload. Alright, again, yeah, average lockout, but it is what it is. Alright, thank you for watching, guys.